Yay! Hi, YouTube. Thank you so much for coming to my next live stream. I'm really excited to be here and to go over this topic with you today. I hope you're all doing super well and you're having a great weekend so far. It's pretty cold here, and for the first time ever, our car didn't start a few days ago, so we have to actually plug in our car and make sure we start it every day, and that's a new thing for us. So after this, we're gonna have to go out and just, drive our car around just so it doesn't stall and not turn on forever. So that's too bad. Hello again, Heather. Looking forward to your live stream. Aw, thank you, Rich, and thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. It's awesome to have you here. Gary says, "Hello." Hi, Gary. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Today, I'm excited to talk about Dominic Izzo again. And if you follow anti-MLM content, you know all about Dominic and how he's gone after lots of young women in the anti-MLM sphere on YouTube with big channels. And he's a little bit problematic. And there's a video where he's welcoming people to his Juice Plus team. And that made me feel like talking about Juice Plus. So I'm really excited. Hi, Live Panic. Thank you for joining. So today, quick story time. Today I went to Starbucks with a friend, and behind me, she's like, "Oh, look at what's happening behind you. There's all this perfume, right?" And I looked behind me, and there's two men sitting there, and there's like 100, not 100, I'm exaggerating, 20 bottles of cologne on the table. And it was an Epicure box. And then I was like, "Oh, is Epicure an MLM?" And I looked it up, and it is. It's an MLM. So we were witnessing a coffee shop MLM pitch, which was pretty interesting. So before I start, I won't be able to go live for like 2 weeks after this, but I'm going to be making videos, and I'll post lots of other videos. So there'll be some content, just not any live content. So I'm really excited to go through the Juice Plus website, their earnings summary on their website, and then Dominic's video. Really excited, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this is Juice Plus. I was looking it up on my phone, and then I was randomly getting Juice Plus ads on my Facebook. So thank you for spying on my data, Google. So Juice Plus is a multi-level marketing company in the health and wellness space. Juice Plus helps you bridge the gap between what you should eat and what you do eat every day with added nutrition from a wide variety of plant-based ingredients. So they want you to have a healthy lifestyle, an active lifestyle, a healthy family, and they want you to look your best, of course. So here's some products. I'm just going to go through this quickly, and then I want to show you some prices. So here are the Juice Plus capsules. They complement your diet with added nutrition from 30 different fruits, vegetables, and berries. Juice Plus chewables, Juice Plus shakes, and Juice Plus bars. I want us to see the prices. Maybe just view range, and then we can see prices. Let's see. Okay, so here we see that it's a 4-pack of vegetable and, oh my gosh, sorry, fruit powders, a 4-pack, and it's $148. A 3-pack is $106. A 2-pack is $70. A 1-pack is $37 to $42. So $42 for a pack of vegetable powder. And I would like to see how many servings are in this pack of vegetable powder. Where is it, sir? Do we see the servings here? I don't think they actually tell us the servings. That's great. So we don't actually know how many servings are in these, but in my opinion, it seems like a lot of money for vegetable powder. And I know vegetables are not easily accessible for everybody, but if we have the money to spend money on vegetable powders, I would rather just get spinach. Spinach is my vegetable of choice. So here's some shakes. Again, they don't tell you the serving size. So here's Complete by Juice Plus. A 2-pack is $53. RK said check sugar content if you can. That's a great idea. Let's go back to the powders. Let's do the Omega Blend. That's a great idea. I'm clicking shop now, and it's loading. Okay. Okay. My computer won't be able to download this right now. There's a lot going on. Let's see. Okay, so okay. Okay, it, like, broke my computer. Sorry, I don't think we can download it. Maybe I can go on my computer, and then I'll be able to download it, and I can check it. But, yeah, so there's shakes, there's chewables, and there's bars. Amazing, right? And so here's the earnings summary that I found on the website. So you can join to save money on your own Juice Plus purchases. You can also join to earn extra part time income. You can share Juice Plus with just a few family and friends and start to make those deposits grow. You can build a Juice Plus team and earn even more. Like any business, you get out what you put into it. The more time you invest and the more you learn, the more money you make. That's not true in this industry, and we all know that. We pay customers for our products. Okay, we pay consumers for our products like yourself to share Juice Plus products with other consumers, nothing more, nothing less. 100% of Juice Plus earnings come from the purchase of Juice Plus products by yourself and by others. Ooh, you never earn money for simply recruiting other people to join. You earn additional money, however, by adding Juice Plus team members and helping them earn. Well, sir, that's recruiting. It's an indirect way of recruiting, but that's still, or of getting money from recruiting, but that's still money from recruiting. You know what I mean? So we show you in the Juice Plus summary below. These numbers are the annualized average monthly earnings of everyone who earned money from the Juice Plus company in the United States in the previous year. This is an old one. Of course, these earnings are not guarantees or projections of what you will earn. That all depends on what you do. You can easily calculate the amount of money you save on your own Juice Plus purchases, depending on which products you buy. Beyond that, however, as with any business, your earnings will vary depending on your abilities, your objectives, and the amount of time you devote to sharing Juice Plus with others and building a Juice Plus team. Great. Okay, so there are a variety of different ranks within Juice Plus. So you see they have partner and partner plus, and then they have qualifying sales coordinator and sales coordinator. And then senior sales coordinator, qualifying national marketing director, and national marketing director. So, an active team builder. So the last column below shows the earnings of everyone who created a qualified business, meaning that they achieved a level of monthly business activity that qualified them to earn the performance bonuses and promote out bonuses described above. The wording purposely omits the reps who earned nothing. Yes. And it's saying, like, I think it's subtly insinuating that you will not, it's your fault if you don't earn money, because it's your effort and the time that you put in that's making you not earn money instead of the business structure. Sorry, I'm not verbalizing my thoughts very well. So we're looking at the last, so the average earnings of active team builders, so those who are actually trying to build a business. So we see these are not all the ranks, I don't think, but we'll see. So for partner plus, they don't earn anything. Partner plus, nothing. Team qualifying sales coordinator, which is 21.4% of the company. Monthly average earnings. So is this monthly? Okay, I'm not sure if this is monthly or if this is like total, like over the whole year. I'm just going to assume it's over the whole year, but it's really not clear. Sales coordinator, 11% of the company, and average 12,925. Seniors sales coordinator, 22,000. Qualifying national marketing director, 36,000. National marketing director, over 100,000. And so in my opinion, I think like this is the first one where you could actually like make a reasonable living where I live if you are trying to support a family. Oh, Erin's here. Hi, Erin. It's nice to see you. If you watch my tiny channel, you probably already follow Erin, but if you don't, already for some reason, go follow her immediately. She's fantastic, really fantastic commentary on a variety of different MLM companies. So if you want to learn about the industry, go watch her immediately. She's fantastic. And Julie Joe, everything I just said about Aaron, go watch Julie Joe too. Julie Joe is fantastic as well. I've been watching Aaron and Julie Joe for pretty much right when they started their channels. So they're both awesome and great, fantastic content. So I'm missing a lot of comments here. You don't have to recruit, but you need to recruit. Exactly, right? Exactly. I totally agree. And then Aaron said, Bestie, yeah, you and Julie are in the stream. How cool, right? Love Aaron and JJ. Same here. Yeah, as I said, if you are in my little community, you probably already watched them. But if you're not, go subscribe immediately. So yeah, we did a quick little overview of Juice Plus, and now I'm excited to do Dominic's video, who he welcomed people to his team, and he's telling us about your first steps on his Juice Plus team. Okay, I'm gonna make my face bigger unless my face like starts to freeze, but I think this will be okay for now. So yeah, I did not know that Dominic was in any MLM at all, and I was really surprised when he started talking about Juice Plus. Like, this was not the kind of MLM I thought he would be in, and I just wonder how he expects to have credibility with members of his team who come to his channel and then see the kind of content he puts out. Like, I think the majority of his content would really undermine his credibility, in my opinion. Juice Plus, oh my god, right? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I did not think he'd be in Juice Plus. I felt like he'd be in more of like, let's see, iGenius or something. Cool, 2 of my other favorites. Yeah, isn't it awesome, Rich? Just wanted to drop into support. I don't watch anything of his, so I'm hopping out, but you are great. Oh, that's fair, Julie Jo. Don't worry about it. And thank you for dropping in to say hi. That's really nice of you, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Take care of yourself. That's the most important part. Because a lot of this content can be really triggering for a lot of people, and like at any time, if anyone needs to like drop out for any reason, that's totally understandable, and I totally get it. So take care of yourself. Hi, Heather. Hi, DC. So again, if you like this content and you watch me, you probably already watched DC, but also go subscribe to DC immediately. She has great content on Beachbody and Young Living, and I just love all of her streams that she does, and she's fantastic. So go follow her as well. The product is irrelevant. You are totally right, Charlie. Totally right. Okay, I'm excited for this. It's a 20-minute video. I talk a lot, so this might be a long one, but yeah, I'm excited to hear what you guys think about it.
Hi, I'm Dominic Izzo, and I want to welcome you to our Juice Plus team. I want to do a very quick introductory video for why you got into the business. You're here. What do I do next, right? Because one of the most important things is we want to make sure that you don't feel overwhelmed. You stay.
Is he quiet? He's kind of quiet on my end. Let me know, and I'll fix it. DC said 100% to Charlie. Yes, we can all agree the product does not matter. And in this case, why can't we just eat vegetables? If we can afford Juice Plus, just buy some spinach from the store, you know?
Excited, you stay driven, you keep momentum from day one that you came in. So I'm going to show you some things that are strongly suggested that you do. I'm also going to break down the importance of rank, how you get to certain ranks, how to leverage us as your team, the power of...
Sorry, he's a bit quiet. Okay. Just give me a second. I hope this doesn't ruin the stream. I want everyone to be able to hear, though, so I turned him up. Maybe I'll just turn him up to 100%, and then we'll see if that helps. So, sorry about that, DC. Thank you for letting me know. Oh my god, sorry, guys. Okay, there's our friend. Okay, hopefully this is better.
What we have for you and how to make the most of your business. After you have decided what you want to get out of Juice Plus and our team, right? We have 3 C's that we always talk about. That's cash flow, commerce, and culture. And we want you to identify what is your most passionate, right? What are you most passionate about with our team? Is it how we make money? Is it the cash flow? Is it the commerce? Is it the Juice Plus product itself and how incredible it is and how it winds up benefiting in, your health and everyone you know? Or is it the culture, right? Is it the culture of network marketing, the culture of Juice Plus? That's entirely going to be up to you. And over the course of your time with us and Juice.
So he has an interesting take on your why in MLMs. So a lot of the times people will tell you to find a really, really emotional why. If your why doesn't make you cry, then you need a better why. But his training, it's either cash flow, commerce, or culture, which is really, really interesting. And he does take a different approach to our why. And I think Lift Panic, you're the one who said, like, you appreciate this approach as compared to the approach of encouraging you to share your most like traumatic, deep secrets and memories. And of course, that will just encourage everyone else to share it. And then you all connect with each other based on the similar traumas that you've experienced. And then, in my opinion, connecting with other people who have similar experiences to you, like, that's just going to make it harder for you to leave. Like, I understand why people are stuck in these companies for so long if they think that no one other than their Juice Plus team will understand what they're going through and how they feel, right? Wow, Dom sounds human on this video. Yep. You're right. Like, when he just talks normally, he doesn't seem like that bad of a guy, but then he just like switches really quickly, and then he can go from like normal and just teaching you in a rational way to being really like toxic and being a bully, in my opinion. Interesting that the cash flow would be the first thing he would list of what people would like, right? And we know that even though the earnings summary I found on the website is old, like, we saw that very few people are actually making a wage where you, after expenses, I should have said that, after expenses, you will be able to provide for your family, right? And then Aaron just pointed up to DC's comment. Yeah, exactly. I'd appreciate this approach more if he hadn't had personal run-ins with people and people who follow him and how he treated Julie Joe and Jessica Hickson, right? I think those situations just undermine his credibility completely, because how he presents himself in this video is really, really like professional and reasonable, and he just wants to keep his team informed, right? Like, he's just trying, I think in this video, he's trying to be a good teacher, but if you spend any time on his channel at all, that the stuff you're talking about, DC, just undermines all his credibility, in my opinion. Because if that content didn't exist, if that those situations didn't exist, I would look at him and think he's likable. In this video, only think he's likable and think he's just trying to teach me.
Plus, it's always going to evolve. And some seasons it's going to change, and some seasons it's going to strengthen, and other areas are always going to catch up and cultivate from it. All right, one of the things that I want to show you first is when you get involved with this is your business. You know, if you paid millions of dollars to have a Starbucks or a McDonald's or any type of fast food franchise, you wouldn't wait a month to wind up going to work and turning the key. You'd go there probably the night you signed on the dotted line. It's the same thing with this business. We want you excited about it. We want you passionate about it, but you are going to be a little bit overwhelmed. So take your time. Number one, you'll have
He's being really thoughtful. He's like, I understand you'll be overwhelmed and worried and stressed. So just relax and like go through it in your own time. Like, he's being really thoughtful and nice, in my opinion. I think it's interesting how he's saying, like, this is your business. This is your business. You have to show up right away. It's not your business, Dom. And like, you know that. I think he knows what he's saying, and he knows that people in Juice Plus are just like salespeople for Juice Plus, and they're not even just salespeople. They're like paying the company for the privilege of selling their products and recruiting others for the privilege of doing the same thing. Like, you can't call MLM distributors business owners, unfortunately.
access to me and everyone else on our team. Ask questions. Just ask questions. We will work with you. We work for you. Your success is so important to us. So until you get the answer that you want or makes sense to you, keep asking the same question.
Your success is not important to Dom because he cares about you and wants you to meet your financial goals. It's important because you need to rank up in order for him to make money as your upline. So let's always remember the motive behind everything people in MLMs are saying.
I want you to see this for a second. This is your back office. Where everything you should navigate. This can be found after you log in to your Juice Plus back office. This is your partner hub, Juice Plus Hub, right? And there are certain things that we really suggest you do to get involved with your business. And the number one thing is you go over to your get started checklist. You're going to see there's going to be courses that you should look at, and there are videos explaining everything on our Juice Plus, right?
Okay, I don't know how long he's going to spend here, I forget, but let's look at this checklist. So achieving Partner Plus, which is the second rank, and oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that, which is the second rank, and if we remember from the old earnings summary, they don't make any money. So you have to place your own orders, of course, because we have to be a product of the product. You have to see how simple it is to achieve Partner Plus and receive a permanent commission raise. You have to watch the key product videos. You have to make a list. Who would be easiest to share Juice Plus with first? Jot their names down. Rich and Live Panic, you guys were here yesterday when he told us that we have to tell our family members to sit down and listen to our pitch, right? So it would be our family members, and we're not supposed to ask them if it's okay for us to give them our pitch. We just tell them, remember? What to say. Reach out to those on your list and invite them to learn more about Juice Plus, social media. And remember, we don't get paid for any of this. We only get paid if people buy a product or join our team. Kai says, thoughtful and nice here, but just wait until his team isn't recruiting enough. The angry bully will make an appearance. Exactly. He wants to seem really like reasonable and like he's a friend and he'll treat you nicely. And then I feel like for a lot of really high up uplines, the moment their team isn't producing for them, I think the attitude will shift. And I think this is a real bait and switch, because I think not just him, but he's an example here. He's trying to be really nice and relatable to pull people in. And then once they're in, the attitude will switch. You're totally right.
System on our points, everything, and they will be visual. They speak in a way that it may 100% resonate with you. Check them out, watch them over and over and over again. But these are also the compliance, the things you can and can't do, like when it comes to what you can say online, what you can't say online, income claims, health claims. It's very important that you stay with compliance, because for the most part, Juice Plus, it's a brilliant company that lets you thrive as the brand and the representative to make your business excel and grow. One of the things that I do definitely want to show you is when it comes down to the hub, I want you to see something very important. And we're going to look at this for a second, and then we're going to branch off, and I'm going to explain to you the points, right? And then how you wind up ranking with the company.
What is the Freedom Revolution? That's interesting. Partner training and resources. Is that just like their training platform? But then they have a training platform here, my courses, and then Juice Plus Insights, partner resources. Super interesting. Dom, thank you for showing us your back office. I kind of like this. This is fun. Bullies are typically cowards. This guy is no different. You're totally right.
Down here where it says Freedom Revolution, you're going to want to click.
I forgot. He tells us. Let me just let him speak.
On that. And you will see, I'm already logged in on this, where it's going to say partner login. And the login for partner is Revolution, all lowercase letters. All lowercase letters. Again, to get to this, it was the Freedom Revolution down here in the center. You click on it to get to the access to compensation plans and training. You wind up using the word password Revolution, all lowercase letters. But I want you to see this. This is where you're going to get your compensation plan numbers. You're going to look at this, if you could see this really quickly, and I'm going to use this in the next scale, but you can write this down right now, right? We have what's called a duo, a trio, and a quad. And these are going to be so much as the basic packages that you're going to advocate and sell as a partner for Juice Plus to build your customer base. And you're going to see.
So you said we're going to advocate and sell these packages. It's weird. Is he expecting his distributors to advocate for the products? Because salespeople are not advocates, in my opinion. Like, you're supposed to show show value of the product and show how how your product or service can improve their quality of life and how they could feel on the product, but that's not necessarily advocating. I might be overthinking it though.
Here's your price sheet. And then on the right-hand side of this divided line, you're going to see product volume, 300, 200, 100, 120. I'm going to talk about.
Interesting. DC said, I'm here just painting to not stress while listening to Dom. Aw. And if you get stressed, DC, I totally get it. If you have to bounce, that's totally fine. Take care of yourself. That's the most important. So for most of the time, the conversion from price to product volume is not like 1-for-1, which is kind of weird. But if you sell or buy the fruit and vegetable and berry, it's $320, and then the product volume is 300, 216, 200, 108, 100, 130, 120. I don't know if this is like a good conversion or not. I don't really like dive too far into product volume allotment. If you happen to know if this is a good one, if this is like this would be appealing for a network marketer, just let me know, please.
About that in the next segment of this, where I'm going to do a whiteboard breakdown of where you're at for qualification. But for this, the first steps that we really want you to take when it comes down to your network marketing business are keeping in mind that we want you to come in, and the very first thing that you do is you write down as many names possible as who you want to do business with, right? Don't pre-qualify anyone. You, believe it or not, you're in a phenomenal industry to help people on several levels, financially, health-wise, to become part of a culture and a community that's going to wind up we all better each other. So write down
Of course, write down everyone you know, right? Avery Joe says, oh God, this guy. Yeah. And it's so nice to see you, Avery. Thank you for joining. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, chronically be queen. We need to be nice. And if we're not nice, then I will start blocking people. So first warning, and then I will be blocking people if we're not nice. Avery says culture, yes. And so we always have to write down everyone we know right away. And then it doesn't really matter if we want to do business with people or not. It's just everyone we know can benefit from our MLM product. And then like everyone needs to be in the business because everyone needs to like be financially free and experience everything that the MLM has to offer, you know?
Many names as you can think of as the first step. This is a volume business in changing lives. And you're just going to do is present the opportunity, present the value as much as possible, and let people make their decisions. So that's what they're here to help for you. We work for you. Keep that in mind. We will help you every step of the way. All right,
he doesn't work for you. He works for Juice Plus, and he wants you to have the illusion of feeling prepared and ready to go with your business, because if you feel like you can succeed, then you will stay in longer, of course, and you will continue to purchase your personal volume requirements, and then you'll just keep paying into the system for longer, and you will benefit him and ultimately the company.
So write down this email, please. This is Valerie Sayer. She's our international marketing director on our specific team's website. It is nutritionconnectionbalance.com, nutritionconnectionbalance.com. Valerie Sayer has been with Juice Plus for over 20 years. She's our Upline's international marketing director. She has been a close mentor.
She's our Upline's international marketing director. I don't know what that means. What do you think it means? Like she's the international marketing director of one of the Uplines? Maybe we could look into her. She seems interesting.
Friend of mine for the last decade. I am directly under her. We have access to her brilliance, her passion, her unbelievable leverage over nutrition, wellness, hormones, vitality, every single thing when it comes down to human anatomy. This woman is one of the most profound resources in the industry, and we have direct access to her. She's a registered dietitian as well as a nutritionist. Doctors seek out her counsel and advice when it comes down to nutrition information, and she is one of the best resources we have for our team. So make sure you wind up getting connected with her as well too, which if you're on our team, you have direct access to via our chats and her email list, as well as open to her trainings on Wednesdays each week.
That's not that exciting. Like when you work in a company, you're going to have access to trainings, of course, right? Like you're going to have access to high level people to train you. Like I have access I have access to high level people in my workplace, and I can go into their office and ask them questions. Like it's not that brilliant and exciting, right? Means she makes most of the money besides the company while most under her don't. Gotcha. I didn't really understand that. I felt like that was kind of weird. I just last heard I work for you when attempting to buy a used car at a dealership. He's just like this guy. Ugh. Oh, I hate that. I work for you. Like, no, you don't, Dom. No, you don't use car salesman. You want us to buy or join you so you can get the commission or the volume off of us, right? So now I think Dom is going to talk about ranks.
All right. So one of the most important things that we
Oh, he's loud. I'm just going to turn him down.
have for you is you need to know what you're doing, right? We want your experience with our team to be not felt like you just got recruited and then you're off into nowhere on your own. And then you call us when you need us. You have to understand something. Our philosophy is we work for you. End of story. You don't know what you're doing in the beginning, so you have to ask as many questions as possible. Without overwhelming you, I just want you to think about something, and that's ranking, right? There's so much information that we're going to be sharing with you that you'll get as time goes on, right? Points and ranking and how many points do I need to qualify and all this. We need to have you focused on goals. Let's not mince words here. The primary goal for us being partners with Juice Plus is to sell the product.
The primary goal is to recruit people. Product sales don't really matter that much, in my opinion. He was saying that a big issue in network marketing is that people get recruited and then they're just like left to their own devices, and that he's going to help us through all of the awesome Snark Crew streams. We've heard stories, and not just on those streams, but like other content. We've heard stories about how you're told when you're joining joining the MLM, you'll work hand in hand with your upline and you'll get all the business support. And then when you're in the company, you'll learn that you only get that upline support if you are achieving certain ranks. Like you kind of have to earn their time and earn their training. But I feel like in any other employment context, you have automatic access to actual true free training that you don't have to pay for just as a part of your job, right? Because they want their employees to be well trained and they want them to be good at their job because that makes a boss look good, right? Oops, I think he forgot to show us the income disclosure statement, right? And the one I found on the website's not very good. Well, I want to go back and look at that quick, if that's okay, because I did not think about like deleting the expenses from that. And so qualifying national marketing director, I feel like this would be the first rank where you could actually make a reasonable income after you subtract expenses, because like it's not actually going to be 36,000. It might be like 30,000. I don't know exactly how many expenses an average MLM distributor would actually have to take off, but like 22,000 before expenses, that's not going to be good enough. That's not going to cover before. Like if this was after expenses and you were a single person and you lived below your means and you were really careful with your expenses, this might work if you were really, really careful. But in most places, that would be living below the poverty line. Right? I'm currently in training and I don't have to ask for it. They give it to me for free and I get paid. Right? When I worked as a day camp counselor in high school and part of university, we had a full week of training and I didn't have to pay for it. I got paid as a 17-year-old kid sitting there learning about how to watch kids and keep them safe all day. In any other setting, we don't have to pay for our training. It's just given to us.
Great product. It's amazing. But if you're in the business, you also want to make money. So there's more to just selling, right? There's recruiting, there's team building. There's a lot of that stuff. Again, depending upon your why and what you want, we'll discover as time goes on when you're with our team. You're going to let that naturally unfold and find out what means the most to you. But in the beginning stages, you just got in. I want you to understand something. We're gonna look at rank first, right? There's 3 ranks that we want you to focus on, and that's it for right now. 3 ranks: Partner Plus, Qualified Sales Coordinator, and Sales Coordinator. And that's it. Pause this where need be, rewind where need be, write this stuff down. I want you to look at this for ranking. When you came in, you're at a partner, right? And that's if you're.
Isn't it interesting that a lot of these titles, some of them could be like actual real positions, like sales coordinator. If someone were to put sales coordinator at Juice Plus on their resume, it would not be super obvious that that's an MLM position because there are lots of sales coordinator jobs all over the place. Coordinator being in your title is really common, but then there's like qualifying sales coordinator, like that doesn't really make sense, right? It's just interesting. It's either crazy outlandish rank names like a 15-star diamond, or it's like really reasonable names that could actually be real jobs. Same Avery Joe. Every job I've had, was paid while training. Avery says, same DC. Yeah, it's a normal thing in most employment environments.
Not a customer. If you've done the business for Juice Plus, if you're still on the fence and you're watching this because we shared it with you to try to help you make a decision about whether or not you want to move forward with us, right now you're a customer, you're one of our clients. But if you want to get involved in the business, you're going to come in as a partner. Okay, that's where you're going to be at. To get to Partner Plus, you need 900 points. Keep that in mind. To get the Qualified Sales Coordinator, you need 3,600 points. And to get the Sales Coordinator, you need 10,800 points. So again, for ranking, and I want you to think of you alone right now, right? Because I'm going to show you alone and then the power of us working for you. Partner Plus, when you hit 900 points, you're a Partner Plus. When you get 3,600 points, you're a Qualified Sales Coordinator. When you hit the 10,800 points, with some context of having people underneath you at a certain rank, I'll get to that too, you get the Sales Coordinator, okay? Keep that in mind for right now. Write those down, and we're going to move on.
So you can technically like get to Partner Plus and the other one, the 3,600 points without a team. But we know like a lot of MLMs will say you don't even need to recruit anyone. You can do this by yourself, but you would have to sell 3,600 points worth of products to actually move on to the next rank. And we know like it's really really hard to actually sell MLM products because they're extremely overpriced, and a lot more people know about how harmful these companies are and how unethical the business structure is. I definitely think it's more common knowledge now than it was maybe like 5 years ago, and there are hundreds and hundreds of these kinds of channels across YouTube with like 50 subscribers and with like 100,000 subscribers, all sharing how unethical this business structure is. And it's more likely that someone is going to come across a video like this or a video like DC's.
All right, so now I want to talk to you about points and the power of the team, okay? I want you to look in. We're going to move this in for a second, get a little closer.
We know what the power of the team is. Your team sales or purchases all contribute to your points, right? And if you have multiple people selling and purchasing, you're going to meet your points requirement a lot easier. That's why it's untrue that you can actually get to these ranks and sustain them without recruiting a team.
Because it's just going to be about points. If you took this all in as a one-person army, you could still do this, right? But I want to show you the power of the team. And this is where the branch out for what Metcalfe's Law is, where the more people who are working with you, the easier your time is going to be spent with Juice Plus. So remember, put us to work for you, please. Remember, I said, you want to hit Partner Plus, that's 900 points. How do you do that? If you came in a package, right, and we call these packages, the 3 most typical ones we do are we talking about the duo, which is the fruits and vegetables, the trio, the fruits, vegetables, and berries, or the quad, fruits, vegetables, berries, and omegas. Pretty simple, right? Duo, trio, and quad. Their point value are as follows: 200 points for duo, 300 points for trio, 420 points for quad. That's it. Write that down. Keep that in the back of your mind, right? All right. Well, Izzo, explain this one to me. How do I hit Partner Plus? Let's just say, for argument's sake, I recruited you. I brought you in, and I wound up having you see the value in the quad, the fruits, the vegetables, the berries, and the omegas, right? That is, you came in, it's you, And you personally got 420 points. 400.
And you coming in with the biggest package will contribute to his 900 point requirement. And so we all get it. We all understand, Dom. Like, that's how it's easier to meet your point requirements with a team because there are entry packages, there are monthly volume requirements that all contributes to your points. So we get it. Is it possible to rank up without recruiting? Sure, I guess. Is it probable? Not really. Unless you're like a magical salesperson who's been doing it for years and years and years, and everyone you connect with has no idea what MLMs are and has endless funds to purchase really, really expensive vegetable powder instead of spending like $5 on spinach at the grocery store, you know? Like $5, $6 on spinach, and like $7 on oranges, right? Like, let's just go buy some fruits and vegetables. And I know that's not realistic for everyone. Not everyone has the financial ability to purchase fruits and vegetables, but those people, they also don't have the money for overpriced powdered vegetables. You know what I mean? Ugh. Most companies you can't rank up without legs or downline. Yeah, like they say you can. Oh, you can make money and rank up just by sales alone, but then like Avery Joe just said, like, is it probable and is it sustainable? Probably not.
20 points for you. This should be as simple as this gets to make sense. But you need 900 points right there. 900 points to hit Partner Plus. That means with us, because you're not going to do this on your own, we're going to help you. If you have one person underneath you, you wound up enrolling a customer and they got a quad, that's 420 points. So now you have 840 points. You see where I'm going with this? How this is, it's a simple concept. Now understand something. A lot of network marketing likes to make this go out and say, oh, all you got to do is enroll customers and whatnot. This is to show you the points only. Make no mistake. Presenting value is a skill set that we help you on. This is why you're not alone. You're not going to have ease if we just dump you in and say, hey, good luck, go sell some customers or go recruit some customers and some brand partners. You're not going to have an easy time doing that. We will do this with you. It's so important you understand that we work for you in this industry. We work for you. Keep that in mind.
No, you don't, Dom. No, you don't. You work for Juice Plus, right? Yes, if people don't have the ability to pay for fresh fruits and vegetables, they're not going to pay an outrageous amount for Juice Plus. Mm-hmm. And then if they do have the ability to purchase fruits and vegetables, they can just go buy a fruit and a vegetable that they enjoy, right? Like, I'm not a big fruit and vegetable person, but I know I love spinach and I love oranges. So that's what I eat. That's how I get my fruits and veggies. I also like frozen peas and frozen carrots. That's what I buy. It's a lot cheaper than Juice Plus. Charlie says, like selling ice in Alaska. Yep. Mark, hi, Mark. Thank you for joining. Buddy, it's a scam. We scam you. Yes, exactly.
So what do you need? You need, if that's 420, 420, 840 points, and my math is horrible, that means I need what? 60 points, or it's 420, 420 is 840. Means I need 60 points left over, and then I wind up hitting that.
I wonder, can you just purchase some Juice Plus powder to make up that extra 60 points? Because you can do that in Beachbody, right? Like, you don't have to get your volume requirements just by selling. You can just purchase it. And all the coaches have 90 personal volume on Home Direct, so they can hit Success Club, right? And so say you're a diamond and you need 100, you need 100 personal volume in order to be active. I know it's not the same thing, but it's like point requirements. You only have 10 left over, so you can be active. Then you can just purchase something to make up for the 10 points. I wonder if you can do that in Juice Plus. Does anyone know? Avery says definitely a scam. Yes, I agree. These are all these companies are the same. They use really weird products to hide their pyramid scheme structure for sure.
If you understand that accumulation, now you know how many quads do you need to divide into 3,600 for the points of qualified sales coordinator, right? Or how many trios or how many duos. So that's as simple as that gets. These are the rankings. 936 and 1,800, 10,800. The sales coordinator, you do need people underneath you that are at a QSC level. Again, we will get with you on.
Okay, so qualified sales coordinator, you do need people underneath you, but I think for the first two, you don't, apparently, right? Can you imagine if you are a qualified sales coordinator and then you have a couple QSCs underneath you all getting that amount of volume on their downlines? Like, it would be really easy for you to get to 10,800 points. Like, you wouldn't really need to worry about selling or anything, right? So it's obvious how it's a lot easier to get your points requirements in these first two ranks if you have people underneath you working. And then, of course, qualified sales coordinator, you need people underneath you in order to get to 10,800. I'm kind of rambling. Okay. Lift Panic says reps are the customers. Yep. And it's the same thing in every single company. Mark says it doesn't matter what the product is. Yep. It can be the most outrageous, useless thing in the world. And as long as they have a product, they say that they are not a pyramid scheme. Avery says all these companies just use buzzwords to sell the opportunity to people. Yeah, he hasn't been using the words too much, but like time freedom, financial freedom. What are the other buzzwords? I'm drawing a blank right now. I'd say like it's not really a buzzword, but like retiring your spouse, travel whenever you want, put your kids in private school, get them a tutor, sign them up for hockey, sign them up for soccer, do whatever you want with your kids, buzzwords and like certain phrases that make the opportunity seem more appealing.
This to explain this as time goes on. But on your own, if you're like, I want to be a one-person wrecking crew, I want you to see, all right, you have to have 420 points divided into 900. How many is that you've got to sell? Or if you're doing duos, how many duos do you need to sell to get the qualified sales coordinator? That's on your own. With us helping you, you bring in this customer while you are talking to this customer and you bring someone else in, those other people are going to be working with us, right? So while you're focused on one person, whoever you brought in, the team is focusing on that person as well with your help too.
What does that mean? So are we stacking people? He said like with our help, we can help you get more customers. I'm paraphrasing it, of course, but is he stacking people? Is he stacking? We learned a few days ago in the force matrix that you are actually allowed to stack, right? And you have 3 people who recruit 3 people who recruit 3 people, right? And then after you go down your 3 levels and then all those other people, you don't get paid directly off them. But if you have holes in your business, you can take a new distributor and just go left to right and put people in the different matrix of 3 where you want them to go, and you can help people like fill out their downline as well. And so I know some compensation plans, like that's part of it, like a binary plan, it's only 2 lines, and so people do get placed underneath you that you didn't recruit. So I'm not sure if that's what he means or if he means like true actual stacking that goes against policies and procedures. Okay, I am just having flashbacks to my childhood from my dad in Amway and my mom who did Advocare, not Advocare. And then RK said he just reminds me of my dad. Oh, interesting. Interesting. And if like RK, if you start to like not enjoy the video because of like flashbacks to your childhood, it's totally okay if you need to bow out. That's totally fine. I understand. Charlie says residual income. Residual income only happens for a tiny, tiny portion of people in these companies and does not come from customers. We all know this, and I hate when they say this. It comes for the very few people at the top of the pyramid, and it comes from their team's purchasing. That's where it comes from. He's probably just lying. Yep, probably. A lot of these people do, unfortunately.
Just a ton of people doing a ton of work. It's overwhelming when you think about it, but what I want you to see simply is I want you to see the point value. That's it to get the rank. That's it. So just think of that. Those are the top 3 ranks I want you to think about. And the simplistic formula to get to my first rank, I need 900 points. To get to my second rank, I need 3,600 points. To get the sales coordinator, by the time you get to this, you'll understand the formula of the people you need underneath you. You need 10,800 points. And then divided how many of these you would have to wind up selling as for clients and customers to get to that rank. Keep this simple. All right, now remember, everything is just to be short, measurable goals. And we want to make sure that you have some clarity to begin with, right? So again, we want you worried about rank. But if you truly want to take this business seriously, the one thing that we don't do, especially in our team, is to drop you off in the middle of nowhere and say you're on your own, and eventually we'll tell you about stuff. If you want to know your business from day one and you want to understand the points, the percentages that you make, ask. We will 100% take the time to explain that to you until you understand. It's a complicated system, but it's like anything else. Repetition is the mother of all skills. That being said,
do you guys remember I did a video months and months ago on my channel when Ray Higdon was yelling at us, asking us why we need to understand the compensation plan and how dare we want to know how we get paid? If I didn't know everything else I know about Dom and he was saying like, we'll help you work through it, I would appreciate it. If I didn't know what MLMs were, I would probably think that he'd be a really good leader. And this version of Dom, who is patient and thoughtful, like someone said, and respectful without knowing his other side, and I didn't know about MLMs, I would probably think he'd be a good leader. I think I like this side of him. I think he sounds really, really intelligent, like he knows what he's talking about. However, he is a smart person and he knows, I think, just like everyone at the top of these companies, he knows how to make the opportunities sound as appealing as possible. Charlie says he does sound very convincing. Yeah, he's intelligent. He sounds smart in this video for sure.
How did I get to those points that you needed to rank? Well, let's go back and look at that. Don't forget, when you're in your back office and you're in the hub, you want the Juice Plus hub from your back office. You want to go to Freedom Revolution, click on that. Remember, the password is Revolution in all lowercase letters. Go to compensation plan at the upper or in the middle here, depending upon your country. Click that in, and you'll see. Remember this. Where's the points? How did I get to the points? Well, if you look at the points here, remember, this is now that doesn't say duo, trio, or quad, but if you look at the product up at the top here where it says fruits and vegetables, it's fruits, vegetables, and berries. That is a point value of 300. Fruit and vegetable, point value of 200. If I take the fruits, vegetables, and berries, which is a trio, and I add the omega, which you see down there, that becomes your quad. That's 300 points plus 120 points. So again, that's how you get the point model. Now keep in mind, I want to make this clear, and there's no pressure because there's restarting your business. We'll explain that, but we want you to be clear about this. The day that you got in to become a partner, you have 10 days to hit the rank of Partner Plus. If you hit the rank of Partner Plus in 10 days, that's called Fast Track, and you wind up getting a $100 bonus. The company gives you a $100 bonus for hitting that.
You get $100 for selling, was it 900? Oh my God, I can't remember. I'm not going to go back. You get $100 for a lot of work. I just can't imagine how much of our time would go into meeting that points requirement when we're brand new in this business. And maybe we're not salespeople, maybe we're not naturally outgoing or extroverted. And I know if I had 10 days to hit that rank, I would probably struggle because I'm not naturally outgoing. I don't have like a big commanding personality, and I don't think I make people listen to me when I walk into a room, and that's fine. And so I doubt that your average person would be able to get that in 10 days. And we know that your direct upline benefits if you hit these fast track bonuses.
If you hit qualified sales coordinator within 30 days, you get a $400 bonus. Now, I want to keep that as simple as possible. The reason that the company gives you incentives for that is it's momentum. It's as pure as that. You don't have to do it. If you're overwhelmed, we understand. We will urge you to do it and work with you. Keep that in mind. The bonus incentives does decrease. Like if you get beyond the 10 days and you hit Partner Plus, it goes to a $50 bonus. If you go on to beyond the days of 30 days for qualified sales coordinator, it goes to 300. But we want.
Why can't you just pay me for my time? Why can't MLMs just pay a reasonable hourly wage and then commissions for sales and recruitment on top of it? I've said this 100 times. We know like the whole system would fall apart and companies would lose lots and lots of money because the whole benefit of this model is that you don't have to pay a wage, you don't have to pay benefits or pension or time off. You only have to pay a small portion of people at the top, and then the rest of the people are your customers who are also losing money. So it's really a genius model for the CEOs, unfortunately. Just pay people real money. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's all we want. Yes, people need to be compensated for their time because everyone's time in an MLM is valuable and everyone in an MLM is worthy of a reasonable hourly pay. Doesn't matter how long you've been in, doesn't matter what your rank is, we all deserve that. My kids work at Safeway and they get their bonus paycheck every week. Lots of places get paid every week. I get paid every second week, but I know when my money's coming in and I can plan accordingly. That's a great point, RK.
To make sure that you never once said, wait, I wasn't told about all that money. So it's important that you make sure that, again, we work for you. We work for you. I can't stress that enough. Now that you're part of our team, we want you successful. We just want you knowing everything when it comes down to your bonuses. So again, write this down. In your first 10 days from joining and becoming a partner with us, within those 10 days, if you hit the rank of Partner Plus, do you know how many points you need to get to that? Do you remember? It's 900 points. That's essentially you on a quad order. 2 other people on a quad order will more than ensure that. You get
So you can meet your points requirements by purchasing, because you said you on a quad order and 2 other people on a quad order will get you your 900 points. And I'm pretty sure quad was like 320 points or something like that. So yeah, if we purchase every single month, that's already a third of our points requirement. So it is like Beachbody and like most MLMs. That's interesting. What planet does he live that $400 is a lot? You mean like to get paid? Yeah, like $400 is not, it might cover your groceries. It could cover like your utilities and part of your car payment, but $400 is definitely not enough to actually like meet your needs and cover all of your expenses. Oh yeah, to live on. Yes. Okay. I didn't see that comment. Sorry, RK. You're right. We work for you. Haha. Oh, I know. It drives me crazy. No, we all work for Juice Plus. Just say it. We work for Juice Plus. We're independent contractors. Ugh.
a $100 bonus. If within that 30-day period with our helping you get to that, if you get to that within 30 days, qualified sales coordinator, you get to $400 bonus, and that's 3,600 points. Again, do the math. 3,600.
How much time did we put in to get the $400? And if we divide it by the hours that we put in, I bet you would be like 2 cents an hour. And we all deserve more than 2 cents an hour. We all deserve the legally mandated minimum wage of the state or province of which we live. Yes. And I know in Canada, minimum wages are different per province. I do not know how it works in the US. It's a pretty crappy wage in most parts of Canada, and I have no idea what it is in the US. Here, it's definitely not enough to live on, but it is a legally mandated minimum wage for a reason. If we work and live in a province or state, we deserve that wage. It makes me so mad that people are not paid anything for their hourly work in these companies.
Points divided by 420 points. How many orders does that take? I'm not going to confuse you right now, but we'll talk about what happens after you get the sales coordinator. When you get the sales coordinator, what happens after you get the sales coordinator, how that affects you as well too. All right, now let's look at the bonuses, right? Because you need to know how you make your money. If you came into this business and you're like, oh, just trust this. No, it's your business. We want you knowing everything. So again, we're going to go into the Juice Plus Hub. We're going to go down to Freedom Revolution. And Juice Plus offers all this as training as videos as well too. After you watch this one, feel free to navigate the Juice Plus Hub for these incredible training videos. I'm going to go under, again, I logged in.
Okay. Is he telling us how to get into the system again? Hasn't he done this like 4 times already?
Password again, you should know. This is Revolution, all lowercase letters. I'm going to go to compensation plan. I'm in the United States. I'm going to click on United States. I'm going to go to phase 1 complete overview. And that brings up this tier. Now,
okay, so it's something new. So picture the possibilities compensation plans. 5 ways to create income. Title, rewards, benefits, incentives, bonuses, commissions, sales, profit. So Partner Plus, I don't know what these mean. He's probably going to tell us, but it's like there are different benefits underneath each one, obviously, and so it looks like the earnings summary that we looked at did not have all of the different ranks. It only had up to national marketing director. So if you go up higher to international marketing director, the the yearly wage amount is probably significantly higher than what we saw for national marketing director. So just take that into account if you're thinking back to those numbers.
This is overwhelming. I get it. We're going to look at this as time goes on.
Partner plus 50 or $100, 5% commission sales profit. Let's go up here. Qualifying sales coordinator, $1,000. You get access to a leadership development course, business partner program and leads, business investment bonus up to $500 a month, 3% promote up bonus, 3% performance bonus, 15% commission, sales profit. Okay, so it looks like the higher that you get, the more benefits that you get. When you get to the very top, you get a benefits package and then a holiday check, and you get other bonuses as well. I wonder what's in that benefits package and if it's actually like employment benefits. Oh, benefits slash incentives. So maybe it's just like trips and free cars and stuff, not actually like employment benefits, right? RK says they're MLM volunteer workforce. Yeah, Jesse Lee said that once, right? And then didn't Carl say that we are, his coaches are an unsophisticated volunteer sales force, right? Yep. Unfortunately, you're right, RK.
This is just this, right? You're a partner right now. You get sales profit. When you get to partner plus, it's a 5% commission. And then don't forget about that bonus, the $100 bonus, and then or the $50 bonus if you didn't fast track.
So these are the bonuses that you get for getting to these ranks. And remember, he told us that once you get here, you do need to recruit. You need to have a team. So you get $300 or $400 bonus for having people under you. So you're getting a bonus for recruitment for making your way up the pyramid, when the only way to make your way up the pyramid is to recruit and have a certain amount of volume points. How is this not a pyramid scheme? You're literally just getting paid for getting to a rank based on recruitment, right? Yep, Carl did say that. Yeah, DC, I don't remember which one of your streams it was on, but it might have been a Snark Crew stream. I don't remember. We're almost done. Thank you for sticking around. I know this is long.
Qualifying sales coordinator, there's the bonuses. Sales coordinator, there's the bonuses. This is the percentage of what you make off of orders, your team, all that. So when you're saying, how do I make my money? This is how. You're new. This will be overwhelming. We will go over this with you in time. We will go over this. We want to make sure you understand this. You can, if you get to the rank of sales coordinator, depending upon your goals, you'll be a very pleased person. We have no doubt that you're going to wind up enjoying the business and the team and everything else that this company has to enjoy. And then you can see on everything else the company that offers when you become national marketing director, international marketing director, and so on. Again, this is where you wind up seeing how you make your money with Juice Plus. We want you to know this. Once again, welcome. We're excited to have you. We're looking forward to getting to know you, developing a relationship with you, cultivating all your awesome skill sets, and bringing those to the team so you can pay it forward and you can wind up helping others grow.
Pay it forward equals recruitment.
We want to learn from you. We want to expose you what we do and see if it has any value to you and help you become more of who you want to be with our team to improve this culture. Once again, welcome. Look forward to knowing you and have a great time during your journey with us here at Juice Plus.
Interesting, eh? That was fun. We learned a lot about Dom there. Ooh, my face is freezing. I'm so sorry. So there's some comments. Let me look. You can listen to his quarter two earnings call to hear him say it. We reviewed it on a Snark stream too. Yes, I remember that now. It was that. I remember hearing that. I was like, excuse me, sir. That's not nice. I find the use of the title of partner interesting. I used to work in law offices, and it was a goal to become a partner for lawyers. They didn't necessarily make a lot of money, though. It's like a prestige thing. I could be wrong, though. Oh, interesting. I didn't think of it that way. I didn't think of partners being like a transferable employment title, but you are right. That's a really good point. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I thought it was fun to go over Juice Plus and Dom's pitch to his team, and I just wonder if someone were to actually join his team and then they see his other less reasonable, less nice and intelligent content, if they would still look at him as a good leader, if they would still want to be on his team. My thoughts are no, is no. I don't think people would. I think maybe he should have two different channels, one for his Juice Plus team, one for his other really harmful content, and then people would be more likely to see him as a credible leader, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. So this was really fun. There was lots of comments. I'm just going to see everyone. So thank you, Charlie and Aaron, of course, and Julie Joe and Rich and Lift Panic and Kai. I don't know how to say your name if you're still here. And RK and Avery and Mark. Thank you, Mark. Thank you to everyone who watched. And Gary. Thank you, Gary, of course. This was really, really fun. As I said earlier, I'm not going to be able to stream for a little while because my husband needs to use the office to do lots of work in the evenings, but I have lots of videos I want to do, and I'll post lots of videos, and then I'd say like in maybe 2 weeks I'll be able to stream again. So I'll see you guys in like 2 weeks live. Thanks again, Heather. You're welcome, Rich. Thank you so much for coming. I love that you're able to make it. You're welcome with Panic. Thank you for coming. I love it. You're welcome, DC. Everyone go subscribe to DC immediately, please. She's awesome. DC says, we will miss you. Aw. Thank you, DC. That's so nice. RK says, bye. Bye, RK. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.